Hi. Today I'm here to share with you about the paradigm and how you can shape your paradigm. Hi. Oh, welcome. A paradigm and its shift, it's only in your mind. So the moment when you start examining your mind and analyze fully what's really good for you, what's really that you wanna see coming, manifesting, the correction of your thoughts in the physical reality, and without no any regret, with happiness, patience, love, and support, you'll get it from the people around. If you're doing equivalent to what you love, it can came not recently, but everything is happening in a present. A paradigm, it's only when you start shifting, when you start to recover like the way you think and start to thinking, start to living in a pattern that you really want to see. A mind, it's working in a pattern. It's a pattern. It's a array of pattern. It's a system of a sequence that is those footages that are coming across in your life the same. You just build, but it's possibly to override your shift and start living in a way that you wanna see. But this is more about the paradigm. A paradigm, it's more about a psyche, a thought, a feeling, and everything. They came from the heart. So when you start living from the heart, you start having patience, you start to invest more on those activities just because you wanna see, you enjoy, you have that feeling of your purpose of life, of existing. So a paradigm, how you can see and how you can awaken your paradigm, it's by being conscious in each and every activity that you engage. Concentrative mind, digesting all those that doesn't serve you and start by living in a pattern that you want to see in your reality. How a scientific proof come up with a paradigm of its own language of the syllabus. It came from when they start inventing the quantum physics, the quantum mechanics, the quantum principles. They align more with the life, with the thoughts, with the behavior of thinking possibilities, how we really live. It's not all what it is in the universe, how we think, what we believe. It's not all, but we have been born in a certain foundation that we really wanna lay more and more building to have the architect construction of what they have been left. It's a legacy of some principles of people that have lived a past. But no, everything is coming to a surface of we can choose, we can really have a life that we want to live and have passion and enjoy the life, not seeing the sorrow or pain. Because everything that we see, everything that we act upon and start to see the negativity or start to get bored, it's just because we ain't in the present of those activities, because we are not living in our purpose. But a purpose is a serious, and what can shift your paradigm by the moment when you start seeing, when you start finding yourself. Because where you can find yourself is from the heart, by experience that you feel. It's an intuitive knowing, experiential learning of yourself by finding and enjoying the happiness of all those activities. And that can fall, that can become a dynamic habit, a routine of activities that are coming to you by start living, and all that you engaging yourself, you seeing the happiness, the present, the experience. And happiness is the first step, because you have to figure out what's really happiness is. When you start knowing the moment of happiness, that happiness is not something separate from you, it's only an activity, a process, a mechanism that, okay, within you, by euphoric experience, that you really get attached by the presently of, the real attached, not attached that you can start to have a negativity in attachment that you really attach. Happiness is not about any attachment. It's about being yourself and Start to experience, be there for yourself. It's a conscious. We call it a conscious and the bliss. Exuberant, it came. It's a process of energetic potential that when you still engage in yourself, the present is that the energy that you give on the activity, and it gives meaning to all those that you finding yourself in. Because you ain't really labeling, you ain't really making a false identity of those, neither a false identity of yourself. This paradigm, how it works, and what it really is in you, it's about having a certain pattern of thinking, changing a behavior, changing a life, changing your surrounding. But as symptoms, a sign that you start having a paradigm shift, you start to have a certain thinking memory, certain thinking ideas that are coming to you, so that you can puzzle them together and figure out the meaning of those puzzles. It's a big picture of yourself. Just because you're putting each and every object, each and every activity, each and every experience, each and every negative and positivity together, and start creating, start finding a picture of yourself. Because you are letting go, you are accepting everything within you. And you know, a scientific proof that we have a black hole is function, and is the certain portal, it's a center that where illumination, the glow of the moon, it's shown. When you allowing the letting go, the acceptance, you're finding new environment, new surroundings that will occupy the paradigm that you really want to experience. And that paradigm, when you're feeling love, when you're feeling happiness, despite not judging anything in that activity, you're starting to finding the purpose of the paradigm, because it's all in the psyche. It's just the tapping on, just remembering. And memory is all about finding yourself and aligning everything. When you align everything, you are giving the meaning of the earth. You're giving the meaning of the existence, of your life, of your own experience. There's nothing wrong, only if you're finding yourself every day of our every day in life by going to work, by going to school. What they really want to do is shift our paradigm so that it can accept, it can enable, it can host, it can be recited in that certain ideas, certain knowledge that they giving us. Since everything they figure out, I'm talking about scientific studies, just studies as a whole. They figure out everything is controlled, it's manipulated by the knowledge. We're living in a world of intelligence. So it's just a substance, and this substance is very tactile in a certain fragile way. It can be distorted and it can be manipulated and be formed in every mechanism, every process, every way that we really want to think. We just have to allow and agree ourselves that we belong there. And by belonging, I don't mean by judging that this might be good for us. By being there, by examining, by allowing the considerative present moment of ourselves in those experiences. That's when we start giving all ourselves in the present, because we know that we don't have any capability of changing anything. They can be changed, and by the changing that it's really me, it's by allowing the certain knowledge to be constructed in our mind. But the moment when we agree, we allow ourselves that we are the ones that create reality. We are the one that manifest all the ideas from within, because the world is a possibility that contains all, each and everything. We just have to understand what it really means for the world, how it's really coming from within. It's just by thoughts, how a thought function, how a feeling function, how a mind transport all the ideas to the imagination scope, so that it can filter and give all the living. I mean, we just have to understand then we can be in a surface, and the surface is the overstanding of a whole. What I mean is, a heart, when we live from it, we start having the happiness, not knowing where it coming from. We start having a knowledge, ideas, where we don't know where they're coming from. If we still identifying with the ego, with the mask, this is just a mask, and we have an astral level of ourselves. In an astral level, that's why all the dreams, all the death, all the psych ability, they are living from the astral level. It's just an astral body that give all the activity, all the life in a physical manifestation. We are the ones that are capable and are reacting to the reality, and the reacting is just the act of creating. It's just the process. Everything is just the mechanism. We have a cells within us, and how a cells function is equivalently how all the stars, the galaxy, they connected, and they give illumination to the creation, to the existence. Just as much as when we understand and we synoptic, we allow the connection, because everything is connected. When we live from the living of our own inside, we are allowing the construction, the connecting, the puzzling, the picture of a cell as a whole, and they will allow the glowing, the illumination